part of this sequel is really funny to me because take a wild guess on who died like a chicken in Anikulapo. So the last video we spoke about episode 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to be talking about episode 4, 5, and 6. We're going to be concluding it and giving our final verdict on it. So if I want to speak about episode 4 was more like a revelation to me. But then prior to episode 4, in episode 3, we see Arolake sending gifts through Akin to the king of Oyo, and we all know that the king of Oyo used to be Arolake's first love. In episode 4, she later unveils herself to the king that, okay, she's the person that has been sending the gifts to him and whatnot. And then in episode 4, like, we see the way women can be manipulative for a cause. I mean, I feel like all women are manipulative, just knowing how to use it. But the Arolake used that manipulation very well. I mean, she was able to like manipulate the king and lie to the king that, you know, everything he said about her was false, it was not true, and whatnot. And again, we all know that the king loved her. I mean, she was the youngest wife, so the king believed everything she said and was in a secret relationship with her. And we all know that, you know, everybody wanted Arolake to come back to the kingdom, but then because of the king was in love with her, he hid her from everyone and was in a secret relationship with her. And I call episode 4 a revelation because we all know that Sarah has been sleeping with Torira. I mean, Torira is now his wife. And then we now come to realize that Awaru is actually Torira's mother. Imagine the shock. Meaning that Sarah has been sleeping with both mother and daughter. And I don't know about other tribes, but in Yoruba tribe, it is a curse to sleep with a mother and a daughter. Not even sisters, mother and daughter. Like, that is crazy to me. If I want to draw out a prominent theme in episode 4, I'm going to call it love. Love was reflected in many ways. I mean, there was the motherly love, there was love itself, even though it was acquired through manipulative skills. And there was also unrequited love. So in episode 5, we see more of Awaru's qualities. If I was to liken Awaru here, I'm going to liken her to Queen Remi. Yes, the difference between Queen Remi and Awaru is that, you know, Awaru did not have her own men. She had to like rely on Basharun to like get men to like safeguard her business. Not even safeguard her business. That was the only time she needed a man for help. But then aside that, Awaru is so strong, very confident, resilient. Okay, now for instance, now when she tells back, you know, Saro is a fugitive. Arolake is a fugitive. So when she tells Basharun, and we all know that she's seen Basharun, she's intimate with Basharun. So when she tells Basharun that it is like Saro is with her daughter, like the man we have been looking for, which is Saro, is actually with her daughter here. She tells Basharun, and then as she's telling Basharun, she realizes that Basharun is actually going to kill Saro. So then when Basharun questions her, like, you know, where is Saro and everything, she doesn't reveal Saro's hideout because she's scared that Basharun is going to kill Saro, and also because she has come to realize that Torira is in love with Saro, and then she's not trying to like jeopardize that regardless of anything that has happened. Yeah. And moving on, we see Ede people again, and I'm so happy because of the people of Ede were just slightly referenced in episode 1. In the sequel, it's evident that Ede people and Oyo people, they are at war. They are not in speaking terms and whatnot. The sequel didn't even tell us that, okay, these people are now back together. They want to, like, you know, be on good terms and whatnot. Next, we're just seeing that they are throwing a feast, which does not even make any sense. I feel like they should have told us that, you know, we want to embark on a peace treaty. They didn't even tell us who surrendered for. They did not tell us who reached out for. They did not give us anything like that. I had to use my own brain and understanding when I realized that, okay, the people of Ede, they are in Oyo Empire. So probably Oyo Empire might have really want to reach out to people of Ede that, you know what, see, let us squash this thing and let us become friends. So obviously they are throwing a feast for them. There's a party and whatnot. And there's Prince Kurunga. Prince Kurunga is the daughter of the king of Oyo Empire. And it's obvious that also she's also in sync with him. Then when Prince Kurunga tells, you know, the king that he likes his daughter, he would like to make her he would like to like get married to her. I'm not even surprised because, I mean, it was very obvious again. And obviously, the daughter is also in love with him. I mean, she likes him. And yes, she was key. She was in for it. Going along with that was going to mean betraying Basharun's son, because Basharun wanted his son to get married to the princess. But then, obviously, now she's going for what her heart wants. Her heart is not with Basharun's son. She's not in love with him. She only sees him as a friend. So yeah, conflict. I mean, that's already causing like a bit of trouble. So, you know, Basharun like calls for like, you know, they must fight and whatnot. And you know that your son is not a fighter like you. he's a very gentle and easygoing person, and it is discovered that he even wants his son to even kill Prince Kurunga through charm ways. Like you don't even want a fair fight. You want him to just die in a very embarrassing way. And he gives like his son, take this powder, blow it to the prince, he's going to die, you're going to win the woman. But obviously the prince is not in tune with that. So fast forward, the fight is going on and whatnot. And obviously they are beating Basharon's son, like they've beaten him to a pulp. Then next thing he brings out the powder and wants to like blow it. So he brings out the powder. So I wasn't like, okay, is he going to blow it to Kurunga? To be honest, at that point I wanted him to win because Kurunga had beaten him to a pulp. But then he brings out the powder and like throws it. Like, what's not the point? Don't just bring out the powder. Maybe he brought out the powder that. Now I'm thinking, could he have brought out the powder and just like throw it on the floor? Because Passion already told him that if you don't win this fight, I'm going to kill you with my own hands. So maybe that's why he brought out the powder and decided to like blow it away. Because I don't understand, why do you bring out the powder if you're not going to use it? I don't get it. So at the end of the day, Passion's son runs away from the fight. So obviously he has run away. Even if he does not die, Kurunga still wins the fight. Immediately fast forward, back then there was nothing like dating and whatnot. I see you, I like you, I want to get married to you, marriage fast. So obviously he gets married to her, and before then, the princess here, she was lured out of her room to like come outside. In fact, the way they were calling her, I didn't know that something was going to happen. They were trying to like lure her out. So I don't think they were going to kidnap her or probably just kill her. So I was shocked when nobody came. And then, later I come to find out that she crossed the thunderbolt. And I don't know about other tribes, but then in Yoruba tribe it is a thing. When they don't want the woman to cheat, mostly used for cheating women. When they don't want the woman to cheat, they let the woman like pass over like a broomstick or whatnot. It's a thunderbolt. So anybody that sleeps with the woman will just die. So now these people are married together. He sleeps with her and he dies immediately on the spot. We already know who was behind it. Which cried today. They say to Yoruba, Aje Kilano, Omo Kuleni, Talo pa Omo, Aje Lo pa Omo. And if I want to translate it here, like a witch cried today and a child died today. Who killed the child? It's obviously the witch. How would this? I don't know if my Yoruba was right. In episode 6 here, Prince Kurunga is clearly dead. This one pained me because he was a free man. And who played Kurunga? It was this Usman guy that played Kurunga. See, I was actually kind of happy when they got married. Like I wanted more story, but now he died, and obviously who was behind it? It was Passion that was behind it. So yeah, he's clearly dead, and I don't know. I think Passion was trying to prove something because let us not forget, Passion is in search of Saro because he believes Saro still has the power that makes people raise from the dead. So that's why he has been in search of Saro. And Passion was trying to prove something that he can raise somebody from the dead because he wanted the power to himself. So they found Saro now. Saro is already locked up now. So he goes to go and meet Saro. Oh yeah, do your thing, wake Kurunga from the dead. And Saro is saying that he cannot wake Kurunga from the dead. He doesn't have the power to wake somebody up from the dead. This Passion is such an animal. Not the person himself, not whoever acted Passion, but Passion character in this movie, in this sequel, is such an animal. Imagine Adigun that went out for months just to capture Saro and everything. He wanted to prove something, he now killed Adigun. Oh yeah, that Saro should do his thing. Saro cannot do it, so Adigun just died for nothing. Passion is already threatening Saro that he's going to kill him, he's going to kill Saro. Saro cannot wake up Kurunga from dead. Now you know that there have been 3 spirits or 3 ghosts that have been hovering around Saro now. So they are obviously hearing the discussion. I'm laughing because of like Sisi Koji was there, like Wasabi was there, and one other one was there. And if you guys could see like the way like Wasabi and Sisi Koji were looking at Saro like what's funny? They did not say anything, no. Like their non-verbal cues here and their body language was just really funny. Hey now, so obviously now, probably already pitying Saro now, they're going to kill Saro and whatnot. And wait, should you not be happy that Saro is going to die? Because if Saro should eventually die now, Saro is going to be able to lead them back to transition to the afterlife. So I don't know why they even decided to even help Saro. Let Saro come and die. Let the story end. Abi? So, one of the ghosts decides to enter back into Kurunga's body just so Basharu can just leave Saro alone and not kill Saro and whatnot. So, Kurunga wakes up, he cannot talk, he's moving like a zombie, like there's nothing. And so the people of AD, they're happy now because of they all learned that something bad has happened to the prince. And then people of Oyo, they are trying to not see anything, trying to keep it hush hush. So they are so happy okay, their prince is alive. Then they go all the way to Eddie. And then it was revealed that Prince Kurunga did not say anything throughout their travel. They just went back to sleep, and the next day they found out he was dead. Trouble now. Their prince has died. If it was that the prince died maybe 2 weeks later or a month later, maybe what happened in the ending will not happen. But he died immediately. I don't blame the ghost now. He did not want Saro to die. So immediately Basharu was able to believe that okay, Saro can actually wake up somebody from dead and collect. In fact, Basharu did not even want to collect the god. He went to go and collect the necklace, the one that actually translates to "I have death in my pocket." That they gave Anikulapo to be killing the people that has raised from the dead before. That's what Basharu wants to take. I wish Basharu actually even put the neck piece on himself so that he can just die. I feel that would have made sense. It would have been more dramatic. Unlike what happened to him towards the end. I feel like that would have made sense. Imagine he mistakenly just did it on his head and next thing he dies. Or before he even dies, he suffers more. I feel like that would have been more dramatic, yeah? So, fast forward to Arolake now. Basharu has discovered that, the king has been sleeping with Arolake regardless of everything that has been happening in the village because they want Arolake to come back to the village. So, he wants to kill Arolake. See, and the Ifa priest is so annoying. I get that the Ifa priest is Basharu's friend, but please, the Ifa priest 0/10. I hope they did not pay the man. I hope they did not pay him. If they paid him, if Kunle Afolayan paid him, Kunle Afolayan should go and collect back his money. Or whoever wrote that particular script for the Ifa did not do a good job. Now, it was executed wrongly. Rubbish, basically. He said that Rolake should come back to the village. Are you not meant to have told Basharu that, they did not say that we should kill Arolake, or they only said that we should bring her back to the village. He did not even give anything. So, I think that the way he even spoke now was ambiguous because I even started to believe that maybe they need Arolake's blood to shed for the kingdom to be okay. I feel like he should have explained more, not just give an ambiguous statement that, Arolake should be brought back to the village. And we already know the way Basharu is. Basharu has temper. So obviously now, he wants to kill Arolake now. And before he kills Arolake now, he finds that Arolake is very rich. And he wants Arolake to tell him the truth of how she's so rich. How is she this rich? It's concerning. So Arolake does not want to die now. So she tells Basharu the secret of her wealth. And then Basharu now betrayed her. After she has told you the secret of her wealth, you still want to kill her. It's not good. So obviously he wants to kill her, and the people of Ede now come in numbers. This is the most annoying part. They now come in numbers. They're not killing the people of Oyo. The way they killed Basharu it was watered down. I did not like it because this is Basharu. Basharu is a warlord, and he's not just a warlord, he's a warlord of the Oyo Empire. Bro, if you want to see, I feel like if you want to mirror something, mirror it perfectly well. I'm always so irritated when people want to mirror out stories now, or probably maybe they want to mirror out a story in a novel. They want to mirror it out in a movie, movie context wise. It's always rubbish. Why? I feel like directors or producers or whatnot should if you want to mirror something, mirror it well, execute it perfectly well. Don't leave out some things. We already know that Oyo Empire is they did not call it Oyo State back then. They call it Oyo Empire. So the people of Ede just came back in numbers. The people of Ede. That historically, Fulani headsmen were able to capture the people of Ede. That is why they are Muslims. So that is why they were able to embrace Islam. So now the people of Ede that they've captured before, they've beaten before back then, now comes all the way to Oyo Empire. So come and kill people of Oyo. Can you imagine? Look at the way they killed them. And I feel like even if they wanted to kill Bashorun here, at least kill him in a very dramatic way. I mean, it's Bashorun for God's sake. The way they not even killed Bashorun, they killed him from the back with a dagger, not even a sword, dagger. But they used to kill chicken. That's how they killed Bashorun. So Bashorun was the one that died like a chicken in the ending of this sequel. They killed him from the back. What was that? I had to rewind, because look at the way they killed him. It never even makes sense. Then obviously now they march to the king's place. They now want to also collect the princess. I get it. She married into your kingdom, yeah. So maybe it probably makes sense now. She married into your kingdom. She's the wife. Even if the prince is no longer alive, she's the wife, so she has to go back there. But then I feel like Oyo could have even had a say, like, how would they carry your daughter like that and you will never do anything? But maybe because they already killed Bashorun and his men, and so there was obviously no military aid or anything. They were not able to fight back. I'm still on the fact that Bashorun shouldn't have gone like that. No. I mean, they should have like troops and whatnot. Nothing was there. I did not like that part. So now, they just finished killing Bashorun and they're heading back to the king's place. So who were the two people that had the audacity, they had the infantry to come and release Arolake where she was tied, because they were preparing to kill her, they were preparing to like behead her. So who were those two people? I don't know, meant to be running for their life and hiding, that nothing bad happened to them. They still even have mind to still go and release Arolake, carry her back to the cell. Does that even make sense? I mean, does this life have to? So now at the end of the day, let me just even wrap this up. Akin goes to release her, and then she's surprised, like, how did you come and release me? He was like, oh, he had been friends with like Bashorun, so yeah, I was able to like, release her and whatnot. And the ending, obviously now, Akin is still in love with Arolake. He has given so many chances. He told me I was just resting. He cannot keep on busting my bubble like that. And don't blame Arolake too. I mean, I'm not in love with you, so I mean, everything you do is for your own pocket. So we see that Akin still gives another chance. Like, he really loves her, and he wants to run away with her, like kill the life with her. And next time I seen Akin and Rolake together, they're sitting on the bed, and Rolake just wakes up on the dream. And one thing I like about this sequel was that every dream was a foreshadow technique. Like, every dream was a foreshadow technique. Because in her dream now, Saro tells her that he's going soon. His time on earth is limited, and he has a son, and Arolake should please take care of his son and his wife Torira. You already betrayed Arolake. Like, what's Arolake's business? So at the ending now, we see Arolake, we see Awaru, then we see Torira too. I don't know, has anybody seen Aunties of the Savannah? Aunties of the Savannah is one book. It's not a movie, actually. I don't know if they made it into a movie, but it's a book. The way the ending is now, the father has died, the mother is alive, so everybody's now with the daughter, looking onto the sky, probably thinking of what is going to be for the kid and what. The ending was tragic. Like, see, what we won't talk. I have nothing to say about the ending. The ending, see, that thing was uncalled for. So yeah, the movie ended rubbish. Honestly, if I was going to rate performance here, performance-wise and acting-wise, no. Those actors, they gave him their best. Apart from the fat priest was trashed. Nah. And I saw somewhere where they were saying that if someone should compare Bashorun and this character in Jago Jago, that who was a proper warlord. Obviously, Bashorun is dead on arrival. Bashorun was not a warlord. Bashorun was a villain, Villian. Like, there was no quality of him being a warlord. I mean, the only quality was probably in episode 1, where he was able to where he was able to go to Ede, and at the end of the day, they even conquered him, and also trying to help Awaru, men, so that the people of Ede don't melee them. Apart from that, what did he do? He was always fighting with the king and fighting with the chiefs. There was no good relationship with them. Even when he died, I'm sure nobody even gave two shits when he died. It was not a woman. But yeah, he was a villain. I feel like he performed the villain act very well. He was very good. And I also came to realize that person that even played Bashirun has never acted a film in his life. So, like, that was a very good performance. Like, all the actors, actresses, everybody, they gave their all. When it comes to like setting, their costumier, makeup effects, everything was good and perfect. The only thing that was weak was just the plot. The plot was, it was a watered down version of Anikulapo, the original. Like, I don't like the plot. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, the original was already good. The ending just like, why? Okay, honestly, like, let us talk about it. Why is it that when a movie comes out here, if it's going to like broken into different parts, why is it that the original is always so good? Maybe because of people actually pouring their time and everything. But then you guys now still take long break to give us another sequel, and you now give us that, like, no, that was uncalled for. I did not like it. Nah, it was trash. But then apart from that, yeah, everything was good. So if I'm going to rate, in fact, let me just give my verdict. I'm not rating anything. My verdict is going to be 5 out of 10, and 5 is just because I give a very strong 5. Strong 5 because of, performance, scenery, everything was good. Setting, location was good. The water, when you're playing boju, like the palm wine, the amala, the everything, like food, everything was good. But the plot, see, what Afolayan? If Afolayan is going to give us a movie and also plans on giving us a sequel later on, see, just give us the movie and the sequel together. Just make it a one thing. So not that we'll not be expecting something watered down. Like, you get it, you already kept our hopes high, and next thing you're giving us something like, nah, I do not like it. Yeah, the end was trash. So that's all for today. That's the review. Look at the ending of it. Okay, so that's all for today. The review. The way I'm going to speak is a slow tone because I expected. I mean, talking about it like I'm getting angry. No, I'm not getting angry. I'm just getting pissed. More of like irritated. Like, it did not meet my expectations, to be honest. So yeah, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next episode. Bye, guys.